in witness whereof I have underto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Austin to be affixed this day, first day of September in the year 2017. Steve Adler, Mayor, City of Austin.
All right, our first speaker has taken the loss of her child to overdose and turned it into a crusade to spread awareness and to help youth and their families deal with the disease of addiction. Suzanne Mitchell Seward is a native of Grapevine, Texas. She has 4 kids, Zach, 29, Samantha, 27, Cassidy, 18, and Wade, 29. She owns a home redesign staging business and values spending time with her family and friends, traveling, biking, and chocolate. She also has a love of dogs and works with a local grapevine rescue and fostering. And she shares her house with 3 pups and a cat named Middies. Suzanne also belongs to several coalitions in the Fort Worth Metroplex that deal with the drug and alcohol issues surrounding our communities. In 2012, along with her son Zach and daughter Samantha, Suzanne started the foundation Love Cassidy after her daughter Cassidy was lost to an accidental overdose. The Love Cassidy Foundation is fighting hard to spread awareness and prevent overdose deaths. Please welcome Suzanne Mitchell Seward.
Hi guys, thank you for having me, for inviting me up, or down, should I say. So when I started this journey with Cass, she was 13, and I was clueless. I had no idea. I had a perceived perception about what an addict was. I didn't want people to know. I was ashamed because I thought I was a bad parent. Where had I failed her? But I am proud to say now that I am a mom whose daughter battled with addiction. I'm so proud to say that Cassidy was my daughter because I know who Cassidy really was, and it was not the drugs. She was a straight-A student. She was looking for a college in Florida. She wanted to be a marine biologist. She wanted to save the animals and the coral reefs. Her peace was found. The sounds of the waves, the water kissing her toes as she walked on the beach. Her wit was so funny. Her smile was contagious. When you got a hug from her, you knew. It was to your core. You felt it. She loved unconditionally and was loved unconditionally. She had an old soul, and no word can explain how much I miss her, how much she is very missed. And we are blessed to have her as our angel now. She is with us always. We lost Cassidy August the 28th, 2012. 5 years was this last Monday. We were never prepared to live the rest of our lives without Cassidy. She had her ups and downs. We were so sure she would grow out of it. We thought it was a phase that she and her friends were going through. She started out smoking cigarettes, went to pot, then pills. She didn't mess around with the heroin because she knew it was not good stuff, as she's called it. A few months later, it was put in front of her, and I talked her into trying it. She knew better. She knew what it did. Several of her friends had passed away the year before from heroin overdoses. She had a car wreck about a month to the date before she passed away. It was bad, and we weren't sure if she was going to make it. She came out, did well, and she was doing well. And she came to me about a week and a half and after the wreck, and she said, "Mom, I'm done. This isn't me. This is not my life. I've got things to do." We found a good rehab, of course, on the beach, down in Galveston area. She was going to be leaving for the rehab 2 days after we lost her. And I talked to her that one last time. She'd been clean for about 5 days. She'd been staying home, answering my calls, my texts. I thought we had it. So when we lost her, I knew we couldn't sit back and do nothing. There were too many moms out there, too many families, too many kids. So we started the foundation, Love Cassidy. And we work with the middle school students, and we start in the 6th grade. And we work with them through the art and the music and with mentorship. And it's called the Imagine That program. We find out what makes them tick, what's in their hearts. We listen to them. We find out what matters to them. I met a 9th grader while we were doing an event, and she loved to sing, but they didn't have the money for her to take guitar lessons. So we scholarshiped her in. She now has a goal. She wants, she has a goal every day to wake up. She stays away from the drugs. She's in music. She's doing the guitar, and that's what the program is about. We give these kids hope. She thought she never had a chance. We give them hope. We give them a dream for their future, that they can do what drives them, whatever it is. We as a society look at our kids and they consider them troublemakers, the poor kids, where they live. They put them in boxes, and the kids start to believe that. I'm an outside the box thinker. I don't believe in being put in a box and that's where you have to stay. Our socioeconomics, they're labeled. And we teach these kids that they can dream and they can achieve their dreams, and that they are smart and that they are talented. There's a saying that I love: treat people as if they were what they ought to be and help them to become what they are capable of being. I believe this firmly. And that's what we do and how we live through Love Cassidy. Maybe we're all different, but maybe, just maybe, deep down, we really are all the same. We all have 4 human needs: identity, purpose, security, and acceptance. As a community, we have to be conscious, we have to be engaged, be aware of our kids' surroundings. We all know that our kids are struggling, and we need to step up and listen to them with intent from the heart. I'll end this with this note: never give up, ever, on the one you love, or those that you know that are struggling, ever, ever. Have their back. They need to know that. This epidemic is not getting any better, and we know that. It's getting worse by the day. Keep fighting for those still struggling, and never, ever forget those that we have lost. I wonder what the world would be like if only we could see people as they really are. If instead of classification and segregation, that there was more unity. Maybe that is simplifying it too much. I don't know. But maybe simple isn't a bad idea. Thank you.